Good morning, everyone. Half a day. This is Narissa Britannia Underwood, the Superintendent of Education with the Guam Department of Education. I just want to thank all of you who have expressed an interest in submitting a proposal for the third-party fiduciary agent services. We certainly are looking forward to working with each one of you, and I just want to ensure each of you that we certainly are going to be very cooperative in terms of questions that you might have, answering those so you can prepare a proposal that we hopefully will be one that would help the Department of Education. So without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to Brian Moffness, who is the Administrator of DOE's Supply Management, and he will be the moderator. Brian?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brian Moffness. I'm the Supply Management Administrator for the Guam Department of Education. As Dr. Underwood stated, this conference we brought forward to address any questions or concerns that you guys have regarding our solicitation for a third-party fiduciary. I'd just like to remind everyone before we get started the procedures governing the meeting. It's at the bottom of the agenda if you have it. I'll just go over it just to make sure everyone's on the same page. The first, before speaking, please state your name and company. Number 2, keep background noise to a minimum. 3, keep comments or questions concise and focused on the topic. And 4, to ensure we conduct this meeting in a timely manner and so that all vendor inquiries can be entertained, we ask each participant to record any questions you may have regarding the questions of another vendor and politely wait your turn to address them. And from there, for the record, we're going to start with introductions. So starting with the Guam Department of Education.
I'll go ahead and introduce the individuals who are here under the Guam Department of Education. I have Fred Nishihira, who is the legal counsel. You've already heard from Brian Moffness, who is our administrator for supply management. We have Taling Taitano, who is the deputy for financial services and administrative services. And we also have Albert Garcia, who is a supervisor with our procurement. We have Trini, who is also with procurement and is taking notes. And we have, if you could introduce yourself.
My name is Dave Berger. I'm with Berger & Comer. We're a regional CPA firm with offices in Guam and Saipan.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jim Witt from the accounting firm of Ernst & Young.
My name is Christine Baza. I'm with Guam Technology Associates.
I'm Bob Harris from Guam Technology Associates.
Okay, and that's basically the group from Guam.
Okay, now I'd like to start introductions and turn it over to a US DOE.
Okay, thank you, Brian. Before we introduce the people here in the room physically, I'll let everyone on the phone who's not in Guam, well, actually, you may be in Guam. Everyone on the phone, can you introduce yourself?
This is Bill Roberti from Alvarez and Marcel.
Robert Dunaway from Thompson Cobb Brasilio, Washington, D.C.
Victor Vifos from Thompson Cobb Brasilio, Washington, D.C.
Ben Osby from Larson Allen.
Brad King from Larson Allen.
Nona Ullman from Improve in New York. Judy Bisbee from Alvarez and Marcel.
Sean Hanford from Alvarez and Marcel.
Tom Schaefer, Alvarez and Marcel.
Rita Beauvais, Alvarez and Marcel.
Tom Biggs, Alvarez and Marcel. Jim Pearson, Alvarez and Marcel. Lindbergh Montoliano, 2 degrees, Seattle, Washington.
Ryan Sanchez from Torrijos Sanchez Luis in Puerto Rico.
Sonny Calhoun from Thompson Cobb.
Marie Salomon from Princeton, New Jersey, working for Navigant Consulting.
Kevin Dahman in Washington, D.C. for Navigant Consulting. It's Michael Brustein from Brustein Manasquet in Washington, D.C. Lee Manasquet, Brustein and Manasquet, Washington, D.C.
Tiffany Winters from Brustein and Manasquet, Washington, D.C. Okay, is that it? On the phone?
Christine, I'm on the phone, but I was going to introduce myself with the department. This is Lisa, so I'll wait.
Okay. I'll let our folks here in the department who are vendors introduce themselves.
Will Carlton, Alvarez and Marsalis. Larry Wilson, Thompson Cobb, Facilio and Associates. What a house is there?
Melissa Glenn, Alvarez and myself. Okay, and we'll start with the department staff. Lisa, you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, this is Lisa Harris with the Office of the General Counsel, U.S. Department of Education.
Jeanette Lim, Risk Management Service, Department of Education.
Mark Robinson, Risk Management Service, Department of Education.
Christine Jackson, Risk Management Service, Department of Ed.
Dan Christensen, Risk Management Service, Department of Education.
I'll just make a quick note, Larissa and Brian. For some reason today we're scheduled for a fire alarm testing by GSA that starts at 7 p.m. Of all days. But what we'll do is try to navigate around the noise. We'll mute our phones, and if there's something being discussed, we'll try to make sure we capture that. But we just want to let you know, it's about 9 o'clock a.m. your time. We'll probably be putting ourselves on mute if it starts to get loud on this end. I think that's pretty much it. But we do want to make sure that we capture the fact that the entire procurement process is yours, Guam Department of Ed. However, the U.S. Department of Education will be involved in the approval of whoever the vendor will ultimately be. Final approval. So I will leave it at that and let you continue on.
Okay, I'd like to thank all of you for your introductions. We're now going to move into the questions or concerns regarding our RFP. So to start, we'll go ahead and start with the stateside vendors.
I would propose again. Are there any questions that any of the stateside vendors have for the Guam Department of Education or for their procurement staff?
Can I just ask an administrative question? Tom Schaefer from A&M. Is someone taking notes? I thought I heard that, but
Yes.
the phone was a bit muffled.
Yeah.
Yes, this is being recorded.
Just so there's some order, just Fred Nishi here, I kind of took the names down in the order introduced, and maybe it's better we go orderly, and that way we make sure we cover, and if I at least forget, or I'll pass this on to Brian, that next line. So the person who first introduced themselves was from Alvarez Company, right?
Well, this is Mark Robinson with the department. May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
In fact, we open this up to any questions that any of the vendors have. However, the vendor who asked the question, that they reintroduce themselves and state the name and the firm they're from, because you may get various questions that arise as a result of questions that are previously asked. So it might be a better way just to let this be a little more open and free form. So again, if you're in agreement with that, Guam, we can proceed in that manner.
Yeah,
Guam?
yeah. I'm asking. I asked everyone to just so that there's no just so that we don't prolong and stick to one question. If any other vendors have any questions, please just jot it down and wait your turn to address them.
Okay, so are there any questions? Yes, go right ahead. If you state your name and your firm, and then go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, this is Larry Wilson with Thompson. I'm going to shorten my firm, and instead of Thompson, Cobb, Facilio and Associates, I'll just say TCBA. The RFP did not